Look, ever since I was 13, I've been surrounded by hurt dreams and fake niggas who threw shots, but none of that shit could hurt me. Police investigations, but the
My name is Elliot Faulkner, and I am 17 years old, and I'm going to become a professional footballer. I started playing at the age of 2, and I came up playing house or recreational football, was what we call it back here in the United States. And I played in the West Coast AYSO League back in a small town in Oregon called Corvallis. I was pretty decent at the game, and time passed and I wanted to move on to better things, so I joined a Division 1 rec team, which was 2 years above my age. The U8 at the time, and they were called the Rain. That's where I learned the basics of the foundation of technique, and I got my first competitive insight into the game, actually started training and really bettering myself. Apart from this, I played at recess and elementary and whenever I could with my friends. And eventually at the age of 7, my family moved house towards the East Coast, and I was presented with a great opportunity to advance my game, because on the East Coast there was much more support for football, especially club football. So there I joined my first travel team. It's called BRYC, and I developed my skills under the guidance of the Hugo Fawn Elite and Beyond program. Unfortunately, not long afterwards, we moved back westward for another year, and I had to re-find my feet. There I picked up at the Willamette Valley Football Club under the management of Tom Rowney, who was an eager British football fanatic. But even though he was so eager about the game, and he even had a prime football pitch in his backyard, for me, I didn't find any inspiration in the way that he taught me, and these memories of this time period for me were filled with dread for the game. I didn't even have many friends that I played with, and I eventually started to result football altogether. Luckily, around this time, we moved back out to the East Coast, and I was able to pick back up with BRYC, in which I refound my joy for the game, playing all year round, both indoor and outdoor, making leaps and strides in my quality. At U12, I trialed for my local travel team, which was doing much better in the youth league, about number 1 in the nation, and I made the C team. So this prompted me to work really hard and play well so I could make the A team and join my friends that were already there. Eventually, I moved up to the B team, and then from there to the A team, and I finally made the starting 11 for the A team, and I saw them win a state cup, a Region 1 cup, and our entrance into the National League for the next year. But right about this time, I pulled up lame with a broken foot from a bad tackle in training. This injury was so severe that it kept me out of the game for an entire season, or about 6 months. When I finally returned, I had to relearn how to walk, relearn how to run, and relearn how to play football. And I tried to rejoin the club, but they told me that I'd have to play with the B team until I was ready to return to their level. So I ended up playing with the B team for a long time, and was picking up injuries left and right, failing to enjoy the game so much as the social aspect of it. And I saw that there was no way I was ever going to return to that same level. And that remained true up until today. So this dark period of football in my life has overshadowed most of the rest of my footballing career. In retrospect, it sort of pushed me to where I am now, talking to you. Like everyone else, my thoughts have always been for and against football. It's been self-doubt and self-debate whether, I should do it, or I should pursue it, or I shouldn't. But now I've finally decided strictly that for the next 5 years, or a reasonable time frame, without destroying the rest of my life's plans, I'll give whatever it takes to become a professional footballer. I know I have what it takes to make it professional in the world of football, but at the same time I know that at my current level, I cannot expect anyone else to see this within me, and I must work hard to get there, as it would be fair to say I wouldn't even rate my level of play anywhere near those levels at the moment, but that I know that it'll come with hard work and dedication over a longer period of time. But even if I don't become a professional footballer, even if nothing real comes of this challenge, so to speak, or of this journey in the next 5 years, all I know is that at the end of the road I will become a much more complete person, and that I will abdicate the weight that is the eternal regret for not seeing how far I could go, or at least trying to make my dream a reality. So here we are, 17 years old, with a future ahead of me. Do I have what it takes? Can I sustain such an effort? Will I even find any success? That is all to be seen in this series, My Road to Pro. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Look, ever since I was 13, I've been surrounded by hurt dreams and fake niggas who threw shots, but none of that shit could hurt me. Police investigations.